video's called "The Real Reason Gaming Isn't Fun Anymore."
There's this feeling I keep seeing ripple through
Oh my
gamers
God, that's
everywhere,
loud.
and honestly, I've felt it too.
Turn that down a little
It's
bit.
that moment where you're staring at that shiny new game you've really been looking forward to playing, and you just feel nothing. And I think this is a symptom of a greater whole. The real reason so many of us can't
Bro,
seem to enjoy our
Cyberpunk,
favorite
bro.
hobby
I was so
is
excited to play
we're
that.
burnt
It was
out.
fun for like the first 2 hours, and
That fatigue, whether
I got
it be
bored.
personal or about the industry as a whole, spills over and takes something that should be a source of enjoyment and connection and turns it into the very thing that takes it away. Hey guys, I'm Strider27 and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, thanks for clicking on this video, and let me know in the comments if there's ever been a point where you felt burnout creep in.
Thanks
and
for
what
clicking
you
on
did
my
to
video.
shake things up a bit. But anyway, let's get right into it. So what is gaming fatigue? Gaming fatigue is one of those things you don't really notice until it's almost all consuming. It's way more than, I'm not really in the mood today. Gaming burnout is what happens when the hobby that used to refill your cup.
I've played a lot of games. Like if I start naming them, Sunrise, no, not stop. Damn, I've been like stuck on like the same like probably 40 games for like the last couple of years. I gotta like do a switch up or something. Maybe that's why I'm burnt out. What's good, twin? Arthur Morgan? Thank you, thank you for stopping in. Unpause. I'm sorry. There
Suddenly
you go.
feels like one more thing draining it. It
Alright.
seeps into everything. The way we start a game, the way we bounce right off, even the way we talk about games. And we start to think that there's something wrong with gaming itself. We start to think gaming has changed, the industry has changed, and
It
gaming's
has.
just not as good as it used to be.
Bring back Modern Warfare
Which,
2.
yeah, in some ways the
By the
industry has
way, are you
definitely
on
changed.
Discord
But
Insta?
I hate to tell you, a lot of games from our childhood that we loved wouldn't be there without a board meeting. But now, as longtime players,
There you go.
those of us who have been gaming for years, decades even, you
He's
start
ignoring
to
it?
see the
What am I
patterns.
ignoring?
You spot the marketing terms, the fake hype from miles away. And that awareness can really deepen that burnout. Because suddenly everything starts feeling a little too predictable. Like you've seen the wizard behind the curtain and he's making yet another battle pass. And I agree, it's exhausting. But here's the thing.
Oh, so wait, every game has a
I
battle
don't
pass
think
now.
it's all doom and gloom. At the exact same time, we're seeing a rise in quality and experimentation across the board. AA studios have absolutely dominated the Game Awards this year and enthralled the hearts and minds of gamers across the world. We're seeing weird games, bold experiments, and passion projects. This year, at least to me, has shown that artistry is not dead. If anything, it's fighting harder than ever to cut through the monotony of Call of Duty 47, Attack of the Giant Michael Rooker. Seriously, what is happening over there? But anyway, somewhere along the way, I started treating gaming like it had to be
Yeah,
my
who likes
therapist,
Call of Duty?
escape hatch, entertainment, and my sense of accomplishment all at once. And man, that's a big ask from
This
pixels
guy's
and
voice is very
polygons.
like monotone. I'm gonna
When
fall asleep
gaming
to
or
it.
any hobby becomes your only reliable source of dopamine, it's gonna start cracking under that pressure.
I could just
If you expect
lay
one
back
hobby
and take a little
to
nap.
fulfill all your emotional needs, that hobby eventually collapses under the weight of those expectations.
Okay, I'll lock in. I'm
And
sorry.
I've had a personal experience with burnout too. During a particularly rough patch for me and my family, I turned to gaming because I didn't want to think about any of it. And for a while, I thought it worked. It was this soft, predictable space to land in a time of complete and total chaos. But eventually, I realized I was not playing games out of a love for them. I was playing them to outrun my own thoughts instead of confronting them. Quickly, I
Yo, is
picked up
this
on
the
the
first?
fact that gaming had
Wait,
jumped from this
is this the first boss? For Elden Ring? Elden Ring? First boss?
relaxing
Hey, thank you
pastime
for stopping in. I'll
activity
see you.
to a crutch. And that was the moment I said, okay, I need to rethink my relationship with this hobby before I ruin the whole thing for myself.
Did everybody forget about
So
GTA
what did
6
I
because
do?
it feels like it? No one's
Well,
forget about it,
first,
bro. I'm so excited
I
for it.
took a much
I
needed
will be
break.
streaming GTA 6 when it comes
I
out.
picked up some other hobbies. I got into reading again. I started writing more, learning new recipes. Heck, even just sitting under a tree and breathing for 5 minutes after work did wonders.
Bro, that sounds boring.
And within a few weeks, I felt that call back. But I decided I wanted to go back in with a purpose, with attention. And I remember one night I was writing some thoughts down and I decided I wanted to try playing games intentionally, as I had started to do with other
Yo,
areas of
wait,
my
chat.
life.
What does intentionally mean? That means on purpose, right?
Because I wasn't trying to replace gaming, I was just giving my joy other places to live. And when I finally came back to gaming, it wasn't out of emotional necessity. It was because I genuinely wanted to. One of the biggest changes I made was I started treating gaming like sacred time. Instead of just playing
Bro,
whenever
what
I
do you mean
felt down or
intentionally means
overwhelmed,
intentionally?
I made it a little
How
more
are you gonna explain the
intentional.
word with the word?
I started with little habits, cleaning my desk off, making a warm drink, changing out of my work clothes. All little signals to my brain that the day is
Yeah,
done
maybe I
and
should
it's
start doing
time
all
for
that.
rest. It started becoming a much deserved reward for getting through my day, a moment to unwind instead of a way to hide. And that tiny mindset shift completely changed how games felt to me. When something
I did
becomes a
this mission.
small
I did this
celebration
one.
instead of a coping mechanism, I think some of that joy comes back. So, what are some other ways to shake off this
Snoring?
fatigue? Well, as much as I love comfort games,
I'm sorry.
those cozy worlds that we return to when everything else feels overwhelming,
It's not my fault. It's a very
sometimes
monotone voice.
we, especially I, can lean on them
It's very
so
soothing.
heavily that they stop being as special. If you're not careful, comfort can quickly turn into stagnation. I mean, you know
Yeah,
the
this man's
saying,
using some
life
big
begins
words.
at the end of your comfort zone. And yeah, it's cheesy, but if your comfort games aren't hitting the same, maybe that's a nudge from your brain just gently asking you to
You're
try
not soothed.
something
I
new.
am soothed.
One of the
What's this
easiest
man's
ways to
name?
shake off gaming fatigue is try a completely different genre than what
Strider27
you're
is
used to.
soothing me.
If you're like me and
Pause.
enjoy
Wait.
RPGs, jump
Wait, pause.
into
That
a
sounded
linear action game.
very out of pocket.
If you're a shooter person, pick up something slow and artsy. If you love strategy, try a story-driven indie game. Our brains love novelty,
Background
the
gameplay is
feeling of
yes
surprise
it
of not
is.
knowing what's coming next.
I don't
And
even know what I'm looking
sometimes
at.
that spark comes back
I've
from
not seen
shaking
one
the
bit of
snake off a
action.
little bit. Burnout thrives in sameness, and curiosity kills it. And that
Snow globe
curiosity
has been
can
shaken.
sometimes be
Shaken.
hiding right outside the stuff you usually play. I've definitely found a lot of gems this way. So burnout doesn't mean you've fallen out of love with gaming.
Our story
It
game is
usually
dying.
means life
I've
has
never been
been
like
a
a real
little too
story game
loud
player. I've
for
been
too
like
long.
always like
Your hobbies will
FPS
always reflect your
games.
mental state, even when you wish they wouldn't. And the path back to enjoying games isn't about forcing yourself to push through. It's about taking care of the person holding the controller. So whether you're in a season of burnout or just feeling a little lost,
This
just
guy's
be
voice got
kind
me
to
like
yourself.
tired as hell over here.
Be patient, try something new, and I promise you'll find your way back. And when you do, I think you'll find that it'll all feel
What
pretty
type of
brand
genre is
new again.
cyberpunk? I think that's just story mode, isn't it?
Thank you guys so much for watching yet another video.
You're
Drop
welcome.
in the comments what you've been playing lately, and if there's any
I
specific
made it
games that
950
snapped you
likes.
out of your gaming burnout.